So we're putting a home in escrow today, going to Business Network International, just to confirm rolling over from the first week of 2025. We have about 500,000 to 600,000 in escrow currently pending for sale. What does that mean? That means that new notes are coming available via seller carry finance, providing a passive return to capital investors, as well as doing our mastermind tomorrow, Thursday, that is January 9th at 12 o'clock Mountain Time. If you're interested in learning to raise private capital, looking for a passive return out in the current financial market, join our mastermind with Mobile Mailbox Money, Win Mobile Homes, and Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Let's get after the day and see what it has to hold for us here in 2025. That's Mobile Mailbox Money, baby. All right, so we're here again today in Glendale, Arizona, in a community by the name of Glendale Cascade. We're here at another one of our properties here that we are in the process and have secured earnest money down of a transaction here under seller carry finance. In the Glendale market, we purchased this property direct from one of my contacts here at Chaparral Village, operating as a not Chaparral Village, Glendale Cascade. It's another CalAm property, but here in Glendale Cascade, my contacts at CalAm Properties, and this home is currently pending contract at 125,000. We secured an earnest deposit this morning, and essentially we bought this home for 45,000. So we paid a little bit more for this property because it was in more of a turnkey situation. We're not always buying full rehabs, but this is a 4-bedroom here in the market of Glendale, providing an individual the affordability to own here in the market, this transportation hub. So for lot 191 here, and our acquisition price of 45,000, I think we put probably 20,000 into it. Says we have about 65,000, including carry cost, lot rent, the home acquisition, some rehab. So at 65,000, we had the potential to make over $50,000 on this property here currently, and it'll additionally provide a long-term cash flow hedged with a qualified borrower. This note will come available here in the next couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, paying over $1,000 a month. If you'd like to acquire a note on a cash flowing consummated qualified deal, here's your deal. Here's your chance to acquire a tangible asset outside the stock market and possibly perform with an IRA, ultimately in a deferred tax strategy for some retirement planning, or you can perform for personal investment and invest in the fund if you are an accredited investor. So the risk in buying a note is definitely hedged with how it's originated. So this note in particular will have a qualified borrower. Well, what does that mean? The individual fit specific criteria under Dodd-Frank compliance with a 600 credit score or ITIN number, no past criminal, no open bankruptcies, no past evictions, and verifiable income. So they qualified for this loan. It's not just something that we wrote and came to an agreement on, with no third party underwriting. An individual went through formal processes, qualified for the loan, the seller carry finance paper, the transaction, as well as for the community. So the community checks criminal background and things of that nature that's not normally associated with note investing. So it's a little bit higher of underwriting criteria opposed to traditional note investments. And that's important to understand. I've heard a lot of people talk about, oh, is that a high risk investment? They hear a lot of blase because manufactured housing doesn't have all that much education around it. This is a bank quality, stable return. And even banks, I say bank quality because banks are buying these notes. I have an associate of mine that I know close here in the Valley procuring the same kind of notes. And if that's able to be invested into as a bank, what's the risk in that strategy associated for a bank, taking on their underwriting and ultimately finding the validity of the asset here? Take the bank's word for it. Take Warren Buffett's word for it. He owns Clayton and Cavco, two of the largest dealers of mobile homes, as well as 21st Mortgage, who I've converted with multiple times. 21st Mortgage takes the long-term paper on manufactured housing, personal property, mobile homes, and we saw the opportunity to start following in the footsteps of that risk mitigated strategy in bank quality notes that we cultivate here in the local market of Arizona. Highly unique. We're not just a lender or originating seller carry finance notes. We're also the largest dealer of manufactured housing here in Arizona. So when evaluating the risk for us, we know we have tried and true processes in order to operate savvily here in the Valley, not just operating as a seller carry finance program, but also a listing specialist and niche market manufactured housing. And that's important to understand the combination and why it's so highly unique in a top 10 market here in Arizona. So if you have $115,000 and you want to make $1,430 a month for a 20-year term, where else can you find that that's cash flowing in a 30-day program? Well, that's right behind me here. By the end of this month, we'll have this note consummated from a qualified borrower, and you could acquire that note. This home sold for $125,000. They'll put $10,000 down, and you can acquire it for the face rate of $115,000, making $1,430 a month over a 20-year amortized schedule. Hard to find in a double-digit return, especially vast deal flow. We have other deals coming to the table. We have an $85,000 note. I think that's paying about $1,000 a month, and some other options, maybe a little bit more affordable. So if that piques your curiosity, view our website at mobilemailboxmoney.com. If you'd like to view the finished products that we have out in the market that are offered for sale for end users, and with seller finance ability of 10% down towards ownership here in the Valley, that's winmobilehomes.com. And if you're looking for a safe, stable, secure return and a little bit more risk mitigation built into the platform, and you find yourself blessed to call yourself an accredited investor, we have Silvercrest Opportunity Fund, which offers accredited investors a 10 and 12% return in notes. That's consummated qualified notes, and it's fully passive for the individuals currently seeking a return on investment. Those terms are anywhere from 1 to 3 years. That's a 10% return for investors at a 1-year term paid monthly, or 12% paid quarterly for a 3-year term. That's only 1 in 3 years in a bank quality note investment platform that we procure here in one of the most dynamic markets here in the country. I just wanted to mention also, if you're looking to learn how to raise private capital in notes, if you're looking to ask questions about the deal flow, or want to further clarity on how these notes can provide a higher return on investment than traditional real estate investment strategies, join our mastermind. That's every Thursday at 12 noon Mountain Time with Mobile Mailbox Money and Win Mobile Homes. Just got out of my Business Network International meeting this morning, and Raising Private Capital announced a thank you for closed business of $80,000 from a client I met at BNI. Had a new agent come on that has 4 homes in escrow, and we got $600,000 in contracted transaction base here this month. Let's see how we finish out. If you're looking for a passive return, don't hesitate to reach out. Please call us direct at 602-888-CASH. And that's Mobile Mailbox Money.
I'm Alicia with 1-800-WATER damage of Phoenix. We specialize in drying out wet structure and mold remediation. This year I would like to focus on getting more accounts with repeat customers, which are like insurance agents and property managers. They are a good resource for us. They have repeat customers and we work really well with them. Alicia with 1-800-WATER damage, restoring what matters most.
Restoring what matters most. Good morning, everyone. Alden Guajardo with Win Mobile Homes. That's win, 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 win. Happy 2025 to everyone. I have about 600,000 in current homes in escrow. That's about 7 new people that are going to be facilitating home ownership here in the Valley in manufactured housing. Affordable housing is a state of emergency right now. If you know someone struggling for housing or looking for an alternative investment, feel free to have them reach out to me direct. And what is that? Win, 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 win.